back to Silk Oil of Morocco UK. Today I'm going to do another little makeover. We're going to go with some greens today. I've got green eyes and I like to try and highlight those by using green, even though by wearing a blue jumper I'm making my eyes look really blue. So today we're going to be using the antioxidant primer, we're going to be using the liquid foundation, the National Breast Cancer Foundation lip balm, just like a really light pinky colour, but it doesn't really have a colour when it comes out, it's quite natural. I'm also going to be incorporating a little bit of argan oil into my foundation because I found that this works really well at keeping my skin clear, because argan oil is great for your skin, as you know. I'm going to be using the 7-in-1 bronzing powder, which I'll show you when it goes on. The powder foundation just to top up the liquid foundation. Blusher in the shade, it's a mineral brush. Obviously all of these products are infused with argan oil. This is Flame, so I'll show you this when it goes on. My normal favourites, I'm going to be using my brow enhancer, I'm going to be using my Fibre Lash mascara, and I'm also going to be using this eyeshadow palette, which is Forest Greens. So bringing in some greens to highlight the eyes. I'm not going to use any eyeliner, I'm not going to make this a heavy look, it's going to be a very light, summery look. You know, perhaps for a lunch or, you know, just day wear if you want to. It's not going to be a heavy look at all. So I'm going to get started. Okay, so starting with my primer, a couple of little pumps into both hands, and you just want to pat it on to the skin. Always making sure to get it in all the cracks, crevices, etc. Okay, right, my liquid foundation I'm going to be applying with this brush today, and then again with the blending sponge, all by Silk Oil of Morocco UK. I'm going to actually, where I'm going to mix the argan oil in, I'm going to put this into a dish and I'm actually going to mix it that way, so I'll show you doing that. Okay, so I'm using the top of my blending brush bottle. I mean, you can do this in anything. I'm going to squirt in there. And then I'm going to just do one drop of the argan oil into the foundation, and then just give that a really good blend together. Okay, so I'm going to start applying this with the brush. And then what I'm going to do is bring in my blending sponge. I find that the brush is the best way to get it onto the skin, and then the blending sponge is the absolute best thing to blend it into all the little areas and uneven bits of skin. Okay, so that's a nice even finish. Pop that back in there and we'll clean that up later. Right, so now we're going to move on to the powder foundation. This is it's a medium dark tan colour. This is quite a dark colour. I obviously stay quite tan throughout the year, it's just my thing and the way I like to look. But there are a number of different colours that you can choose from, so have a little look on the website and see which one suits your skin best. Okay, so I'm going to take my foundation brush, and I've got my foundation here, and I'm just going to give it a little shake up. And I'm just going to, you don't need much of this. This is just almost to set the liquid foundation, so I'm just going to tap it out into the lid. That's it. And then literally like real minimal amount. And just give that a little even spread. All over your face. Always remember to do your jawline. There's nothing worse than a makeup line that finishes here. Just continue it down your neck a little bit with the powder. Okay, so that's nice and set. Right, moving on to the bronzer. To be honest, I don't think I actually need to use bronzer. I tend to use bronzer as a highlighter on my cheeks, but to be honest, I'm really keen to try and use this Flame coloured blusher today, so I'm going to actually leave the bronzer out. I tend to use bronzer when I don't want to wear any makeup and I just want to pop a bit of colour on my face, because sometimes you wake up in the morning and you just feel like you just look a bit meh. So it's quite nice to just pop a little bit of bronzer on. You got a bit more colour and off you go. Right, so I'm just going to dab a bit into here. Again, you're not going to need very much. What I tend to do with my blusher is when I'm doing it, I do a little pout, which then, when you do the pout, puts your cheek lines into place and you can see where you want to put the blusher. So I'm going to do it again. Apologies for looking a bit silly. On the other side. I mean, this is a very light look, just remember that. I'm not going heavy on anything. This is going to be a very light day look, so, you know, not going too crazy on any of the colours. I'm now going to move on to my eyeshadow. So this is Forest Greens. You've got 3 different colours in here, and they come with the brushes as well. So you've got these 3 shades. I'm going to go with the 2 greens. I'm going to do the darker green in the edges of the eye, and then I'm going to do the lighter green on the inside of the eye, and then I'm going to add a tiny bit of white. Well, I say white, it's kind of off-white, creamy, just in the corners, because it's a really nice way to bring the colour of your eyes out. I'm literally going to go really light with this. Not going to cake it on. Two outer corners are done. Now I'm going to move on to the lighter green. Going to finish off with the white cream going into the corners. That's perfect. You've got the lighter colour, the mid green and the darker green kind of blending out to the edges. Now we're going to move on to brows. Got my fibre brow kit. Always start off with your fixing gel. This just helps to keep it all in good shape. Go. Now move on to the fibre brow as so. Done. Now we're going to move on to fibre lash. I'm just going to do 1 coat of the fibres today. I don't want too much definition because it is a day look. What's left to do now is to put some lip gloss on. That's taken me, what, 10 minutes? Really, really easy. It's a really nice, pretty look for the day. It's just a little bit of colour for your eyes. I mean, obviously pick the colour you're wearing based on your clothing and what you're actually wearing, because that's quite a nice way to do it. Just going to finish with the National Breast Cancer Foundation lip balm. £1.50 of all of these products will actually go to the National Breast Cancer Foundation, so it's a really good cause if you do want some lip balm, and they're very, very good. Argan infused, so they keep your lips really, really soft. As you can see, that's my finished day look. It's you can see the green on the eyes. I'll do a close-up at the end so you guys can see the combination of the colours and how they work together. But you know, that's taken me 10 minutes, really quick and easy. There's no contouring, no nothing. It's just basic, bit of blush on the cheeks, draw out definition on those. Really, really nice colour on the face. Definition on the eyes with a little bit of colour added. And lips and brows, just what you want to be doing every day. Thank you so much for watching our video this week. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you've got a specific video you'd like to see with our products, then don't forget to let me know. Leave a comment in the box below if you want to see smoky eyes or if you want to see a different eyeshadow palette. Anything is fine, just leave a comment in the box below. We'd love to hear from you. I'm going to leave you now and I will see you next week, and I hope you guys enjoy seeing the video at the end.